episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great. All the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Just gonna hit and get into it. Okay. So it is Mental Health Month. And it's sad that there was a college student that died by suicide during Mental Health Month. A second-year student at Bard College, Hazel Aude, Aude, died by suicide within the last 24 hours, according to a message sent to campus community by Bard President Leon Botstein. Audi was 20 years old, so young. It is with extreme regret and profound sadness that I inform Bard College community of the death of a second-year student in college, Hazel Aude, Botstein wrote in the message just before noon Thursday. Hazel took her own life. Botstein said he has spoken with Audi's parents, Stephanie and Mark, who encouraged the college to be candid about the cause of death in hope of being able to deter those who might be inclined to contemplate suicide. In a statement to the Daily Catch, Bard spokesman Jennifer Strodel called the death a tragic loss of life within our community. Botstein described Audi as a student deeply engaged in campus life and the arts community at Bard. He said she loved the electronic music community, the poetry curriculum, and her gambling ensemble. He added that she had a strong interest in religion and spirituality, stemming in part from her upbringing in the 300-year-old Congregational Church in North Andover, Massachusetts. At Bard, Hazel could be seen at Shabbat dinners and Episcopal services, Botstein wrote. Botstein also noted that Audi had been a student in a first-year seminar course he taught with faculty member Nesreen Meekin during the summer of the spring 2025 semester. During the spring 2025 semester. Excuse me. The college plans to organize memorial events for Audi before the end of the semester. Additional information about the funeral and memorial arrangements will be shared with the campus community when available, Botstein wrote. Botstein said, the president urged students who are grieving or struggling to contact Bard's Dean of Students Office, Counseling Center, Chaplaincy, faculty, or staff for support. He said Dumaine Williams, Bard's Vice President for Student Affairs, will provide additional information about available counseling resources and gatherings for students. The college encourages any member of our community to reach out for help during this time of grief and is providing additional supportive on-campus services as we come together to process this loss, Strodel wrote. In accordance with the wishes of her family, the college will organize ways to reflect on Hazel's life and honor her memory. Please take care of yourselves, your family, and friends, and show kindness to strangers, Botstein wrote. Okay. So, prayers to her family who have to endure this tragedy. Losing a child so young. This is you just never know what someone's going through. It just reinforces the notion that you never know what someone is going through. Never know what they're dealing with. It's important to be kind. Okay, Um, I just posted the other day that you can show up to work, school, um, and you can be suicidal and not anybody know. I've certainly went through that several times. Okay, when I came to work and was suicidal, thing about it was I knew how to push that. Um, I knew how to push that to the back and focus on my work. But when work gets done, pretty much came back around. But yeah. So suicide affects everybody. That's something I say all the time. The truck driver, the college student, the pro athlete, the office worker. Okay, suicide affects everybody. Okay, and just sad that that Hazel was going through something that nobody knew who about, or she felt like she couldn't speak about. Okay, and this is why it's important to have more conversations. This is why it's important we talk about this stuff, to normalize talk about suicide. Okay, no, there's a famous saying that AFSP has: talk saves lives. Yes, it does. Okay, if we just normalize talking about suicide, okay, imagine the lives that we would be able to save, because talking about it is normal. Okay, but it's not. Talking about suicide is still not normal. Okay, talking about the dangers of drugs is normal. Okay, but talking about suicide, mental health, that's not that's not normal. Okay, and it is Mental Health Month, and we can change that this month. Okay, and suicide, as far as suicide prevention goes, mental health always matters. Okay, but suicide prevention just isn't, and just doesn't matter in September. It matters all year long. Okay, talk saves lives. Let's have more conversations. Let's make talk about suicide normal, and we can save a lot more lives. Okay, all right, that's it. That's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here, y'all. God bless. Peace out. You matter. You're loved. You're more than enough.